Hello and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Cheri and today is National Raspberries and Cream Day, which is kind of odd because last weekend was National Raspberries and Cream Pie Day. So last weekend we made some really cute mini raspberry cream pies. So if you missed that, they're absolutely delicious. So check it out. I will post the video at the end of this one as well as in the description below. But today we're going to be making some raspberry and cream parfaits. And because it is Fab 5 Friday, we're doing it with only 5 ingredients. But before I get started, if this is your first time here, you love food, fun, and 5-ingredient recipes, hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell, and be sure to check the description below to find out how subscribing helps to feed the hungry. So easy, 5 ingredients. You're gonna need some pound cake, some heavy whipping cream, powdered sugar, some raspberry jam, and of course, some raspberries. So the first thing I wanna do is work on my cake layer. So I just picked up a loaf cake at the deli, or the bakery, I should say, not the deli. They don't have cake at the deli, do they? They have meat. So pound cake, loaf cake, whatever they have. So I'm just slicing it pretty thin. And then I'm going to take my glass, whatever I'm going to serve it in, and I'm just going to kind of cut some circles out real quick so that it kind of fits down into the glass. So I probably only need about 3 or 4 of these, but we'll see how it goes here. And I would have liked to have a little bit of a bigger cake so I didn't have the edges in there, but that's okay. So that's going to be our cake layer. So I'm going to set that aside. The next layer I'm going to work on is my raspberry sauce. So I've got some raspberry jam here. Let's see, I need a spoon. So I'm just going to take maybe a 1/4 cup or so, just depending on how many you want to make. So this is probably going to make 1 of these, maybe more. I'm not sure, I'm guessing. And then we're just going to add a little bit of water to this. And we're going to whisk it until it becomes more like a glaze or a sauce. And that looks pretty good to me. I'm going to set that aside. And then one last thing I want to work on. Ooh, I just spilled water everywhere. It's my cream layer. So I've got some heavy whipping cream here. So we're just going to whip up some whipped cream. We're going to whip up some whipped cream. Heavy whipping cream goes into my whipped cream maker. So you can do this with a hand mixer also. You can also do it by hand if you got enough elbow grease. A couple tablespoons of powdered sugar. If you don't have powdered sugar, you can use regular sugar. I just find that the regular sugar is a little bit gritty. So we just pump this up and down, and in just in about 30 seconds, we have whipped cream. I just love this little thing because I can make just little bits if I want. I can make enough in here for like an entire pie, and it also has a little thing on the bottom so I can store the leftovers in the fridge. And I will put the link to this in the description below. All right, let's see if we have whipped cream here yet. Oh, yes. I may have went a little too far with it. That's okay. All right. So I'm just going to take that and toss it in the sink. So now comes the fun part. Now we get to layer up our raspberries and cream parfait. So I've got my glass here. And I'm just going to take a few raspberries and drop them down in here. And then I'm going to layer a little bit of sauce on top of that. And try not to spill it all over the outside of the glass like I just did. We're going to add a little bit of whipping cream or whipped cream in here. And then we will add a piece of our cake. Add a little more sauce over the top of this. A little more cream. Another piece of cake. A little more sauce. A little more cream. Another piece of cake. Ooh, that's so pretty. Just love all the colors. A little more cream again. Last piece of cake on top. See if we can squish it down in our glass. Perfect. Right on top. And a little bit more sauce. A little more whipped cream on top. And actually, you know what? I'm going to stop right there because I have to photograph this, and I think I'm going to use some canned whipped cream, even though this tastes tons better. To save me from putting this in a piping bag to make it really pretty, I'm going to use some canned whipped cream, and then I'm going to finish this off with just a few raspberries on top. But if y'all know what homemade whipped cream tastes like and some raspberry jam, a little bit of pound cake, you are in for a treat. Isn't it so pretty though? I just love all the layers. But yeah, I'm gonna stop, and matter of fact, this is way too much for me to eat. So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna finish it off, photograph it, and then I'll probably put it in the fridge and I'll split it with my husband later for dessert. But anyway, give that a try. So easy to make, and it is perfect for raspberries and cream day. So I thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.